I feel the need to clap for Jordan Brand because you actually put out, I mean, we're very early into the year, but all of you said you thought this year was trash. Well, I guess it's safe for me to say this could possibly be like, I don't know, the best GR release for 2020 that wasn't even associated with men's sizing. Another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing Saturday to Swoosh Crew. So when you guys are tuning into this, I worked all day, I worked all morning. It's a release. Now you guys know, even when I started as a part-time employee, I literally was working like only the releases, really. And that's amazing. People don't want to get up early on a Saturday to work. I will. I can make the money. I'm very okay with that. So yes, girl was up to open the store on Saturday. And you know what? For those who thought, you know, those kid 13s won't do a whole lot, I still have people waiting at the gate, so say what you will. But for parents that really wanted this for their kids, or they wanted the shoe for themselves, if they can fit up into a 7Y in kid sizing, guess what? They came out, they got the shoe. Now, this is one of those releases where just because something did okay in one market doesn't mean that it did the same in other markets. And I have to put this disclaimer out there for like a lot of releases, a lot of videos I do recaps for, because people will say, whoa, they sat here and they sat there. And I'm like, well, we're different markets. That's what's going to happen. It's not like a blanket statement, you know, usually when it comes to selling out. Unless we're talking, I mean, like the Bred 11s, in theory, pretty much sold out. I had somebody call about those. Do you know how weird that is when somebody calls and they're like, hey, do you have the Bred 11s? What? No, we don't. So I had a random call about that, but the 13, so they did really well, just at least in my particular area. And no, don't sit here and go asking me my particular area, okay? Some of y'all come off a little stalkerish, I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? So definitely the release went well. When it comes to infant and baby sizing, I tell parents this all the time. Your kid is in that 4C to 10C range. Please don't sleep. Just get your butt up, go to the store. You can literally just keep the kid in the pajamas, throw a coat on or something, come out, get the shoe, take yourself back home, because those are usually the money sizes. Those are the sizes that go. So a lot of parents came in for birthdays specifically, and they wanted their kid to have something that was fun, that was colorful, and that's exactly what the Jordan 13 Playground provided. Now I know the nickname kind of going around is Rugrats, and some people like the Rugrats name better. Kids today don't even really know what Rugrats are, do they? Or they know like teen Rugrats, not like the real little Phil, Lil, and Tommy Rugrats, right? Or I'm probably dating myself, but I don't think kids really know about the whole Rugrats thing. So let's just go ahead and stick with the 13 Playground now. I showed you guys, you were able to pair a shirt with it. They were lucky enough for little kids. Their Jordan Brand released like some gray and black sets that went with other shoes. They pretty much went with like the legend packs that came out, but they worked for this shoe too. Now we can go ahead, we'll take a look online to see how shoes are doing, because once again, this is one of those things where just because it's sold out, let's say in a store, or it went really well in the store, doesn't mean you can't just take yourself online and be able to find that item. So if you guys look right here, okay, that's what released. So you have the 13. This is in the grade school sizing, hence 140. And they do, I like that they give a good representation of the fact that the shoes are two different colors. I would hate for people to come in and be like, oh, it's the same color shoe. Oh, no, it's not. So you guys can, let's just pull up sizing. Okay, so all the sizes are pretty much available. All right, just take your pick. Go ahead, go there. Now, just in terms of like larger sizing for like the, 7s and stuff, go. going on, which is a good thing because there were women coming in, either they wanted to style and match with their kid or they just really like the shoe. Bravo to you. Get the shoe that you want. I think this is way better executed than the other 213s we've recently seen drop. I know some people are going to argue against that. That's fine. Sneakers are subjective. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. But having worked this, I actually had people come and they were like, let's exchange. Like, we bought the reverse He Got Games. Kid hasn't even worn them yet. And, the playground is just much more suited, they thought. Now, granted, let's just put a disclaimer in there too. These things will get dirty, so please make sure you are spraying it. And I don't care what cleaner you use. Okay, I'm not contracting under anyone. So go Shoe Care, Rejuvenator, Crep. I don't care what you're spraying it with. You need to spray the inner sock liner. It is a soft material. It is white. It is going to get dirty. It's going to get far more dirty than even the inner liner of an Air Force One all white. That's just how I feel. And the fact that it's really predominantly a kid's shoe. Please make sure that you are keeping this clean. You're spraying it or you're protecting it. I know that's not going to happen, so these can get dirty really, really, really fast if you are not careful. But that being said, I still think this was a great release by Jordan Brand. Now, what people don't understand is there are those that come into the mall to shop for shoes that don't care about retros. I know that's crazy to think, right? Because I had an amazing sales day today, and nothing is going to be as amazing as the Bred 11 release day for me. That was record breaking for me. But there are so many people that come in and they don't want anything to do with the retro, which is always nice. People are still checking for those all white forces. Basketball season is in full effect for a lot of kids in a lot of different areas, so we know people are always checking for those, whether it's the Giannis, the Kyrie 6, the Paul George. We still have a 3, we don't have a 4, and who knows if there will be a 4 with the whole zipper for kids. If it is, awesome, Paul. I think a lot of kids would love it, but we didn't have that in store, so it just comes down to the Paul George 3, really, for us, the Kyrie 6, and then help me out, the LeBron 17. So the shoes that tend to do well and sell outside of those that are retros, that's exactly what it is. Things are seasonal, things go how they go. But I want to really commend Jordan for this release. Now, I have no idea if anybody else is going to talk about the fact, how did the shoe do? No, the shoe didn't sell out, but I still think it was such a great executed shoe that, congrats. Now, people were calling and checking in for those Black Cat 4s, and so let's just go ahead and I will show you guys get to see the Black Cat 4 itself. So I think it is a good looking shoe in hand. Finally got to see it in hand. Good looking shoe. We know that it released on January 22nd. So this is nothing groundbreaking that you're hearing me talk about it. I do think it's a good shoe. Once again, after seeing it in hand, would I have been so moved to buy this all blacked out shoe over the Black Cement 4, aka Bred 4, and the fact that I still have people that don't understand the Black Cement name, but you understand the White Cement name 404, but you don't get the black one, is what baffles me. But yes, that whole gray part, that's gray cement, that's where the name comes from. It's either a white base with, cement, or it's a black base shoe with. Okay, so the BC4, I don't care how you want to call it, okay? The Black Cement 4 against the Black Cat 4. I'm still going with the Bred 4, aka Black Cement 4, regardless, even though I've seen now the Black Cat 4 in hand. Yeah, still. That's just how I'm letting you know. Still, seen it in hand, and I wouldn't trade what I already have for this shoe. Like it's not enough. If you missed out on the Black Cement 4, Bred 4, whatever you want to call it, yes, good consolation prize because it's still a predominant all black retro. It's a Jordan 4. If you love that silhouette, go for it. I like the elements on it. I like some of the glossy accents, the graphite that's on there. Nice touch as well, but we knew this back in 2006 and I didn't get the shoe then. So good shoe. No, here's the issue, because if you're calling around, this is just a tip, because you're trying to find this in grade school or preschool or infant, you're able to order it online. Here's the thing. When Jordan Brand decides, Jordan Brand, as much as I commended you right now, you guys are about to take a hit. So when they move dates around, it really becomes like musical dates. it does mess with the ability for us to have certain things in stock. I just need to let you know that in terms of it shipping to the store. Now, if you are a Nike or a Jordan brand store, you may get these things more readily available to you. Not always for everybody else. So like we got our grade school shipment in, and I think those will fly because people have been calling about them nonstop, but there was just nothing we could do. Okay. Some things are outside of your control in terms of what affects you being able to sell certain things, but no doubt I do think the Black Cat 4s will do well. I know in some people's areas, again, they could be sitting online. Listen, they're not sold out online when it comes to kids. Now they are going to limit you to the amount of pairs that you can get there, but they're not sold out online. I'm seeing 11 through 3 for preschool. Even if I'm looking at grade school, oh, 7's gone. 7 is gone. And I mean, I'm just looking on I'm looking on Kids Foot Locker. Yeah. 7's gone, but you still have some other options. I mean, cool gray 4s are still sitting for some sizes. And, you know, the FIBA 4 is on sale. So take yourself in store or call your local store to find out if they have the Black Cat 4 now in stock. I know some people just want it right then, like in hand. They don't want to wait to be able to get it. But here's the thing. Had you just ordered it on Wednesday when it first came out, you probably, depending on where you live, you could have had it by now. But that's neither here nor there. What did you guys decide to go after today? It is a Saturday, which usually means it's a release. Did you go after those Racer Blue 9s? I've seen them. I don't think they're anything dire that you need. Like, a lot isn't dire that I need. I will do a full video, don't you guys worry, on why All-Star Weekend is... Just don't come to my channel looking for anything related to All-Star Weekend. I was going to wait to do the whole unboxing of the Nike that I got in, but you guys are proving a little impatient, and I guess I need to get moving and show it to you, which it's nothing groundbreaking. Like, it's not something hyped up. It's not limited. It's just a shoe I really wanted and was able to get for an amazing steal for one of the 12 pairs I want this year. And then, eventually this week I got to do a story time of why I don't have 2 pickups this month, because I was supposed to. And now I don't. That was totally outside of my control, and now I have moved on to other, which I actually think now are better things. So thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you like what you see. If not, I'm not about to badger you over here. If you subscribe, make sure you enter the 10K giveaway. All the details are below. My day ones, my day whenevers, if you subscribe, I still love you, adore you. As always, have an amazing day. Act your age, not your shoe size. I'm sad that we have to keep stressing this all the time, but please do that. Have an amazing day. Peace.